Hi, I'm Barbara Gaines. Welcome to the Barbara Gaines Show. This is Mary Barkley and Dave Letterman.
Hi, how's it going, losers? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning
No, you
in.
can't call them losers. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, you had a really big week.
We've had a big month, big show business month. I'll tell you a little story. We were out in California not so long ago. Mary and I were out there on business. We were negotiating some contracts. And we were at a cocktail party at Billy Crystal's house one night. And a guy, a very powerful executive, I forget the man's name, but he runs Sony or Universal or Sony Universal or CNN or Turner. He runs all of them.
Wow,
and he comes up to Mary and myself and he says, "Hey, you're Barbara Gaines' daughter." And we all had a good laugh at that one.
That is funny.
And then you got a 3-picture deal.
Got a 3-picture deal. And somebody got pushed into the pool and they had to call 911.
That's just your typical Hollywood story.
Hollywood cocktailer at Billy Crystal's house, yeah.
Yeah, but you were on that crazy John Mulaney show.
I want to say something about John Mulaney. He's a wonderful man, a great talent, and a fine kid, and I really like him. And he's one of those people. The more you get to know, the more you want to know and be with him. I wish, and I've been telling people that we're like he's my younger brother, and some people believe it, and that's fine with me. What a nice guy! And he was doing this show on the Netflix. It was the big Netflix comedy festival,
right?
And it's a little bit like the Los Angeles County Fair. It was huge and all-encompassing, and every open space had been hired by Netflix to exhibit some sort of comedy show for like it was like a World's Fair is what it was. It was a World's Fair of comedy, and everywhere you went, from the minute you left the airport to the minute you went back home, it was nothing but comedy. People on the street telling jokes, your cab driver telling jokes, and it was great fun. Anyway, John Mulaney had a show on the Netflix,
right?
And it was fantastic. People loved it. They found it interesting. They found it quirky and refreshing. And John was nice enough to invite me to be on the program, and I was a guest on the show.
I saw that.
Yeah, and really enjoyed it. So thank you to John Mulaney and all of the Netflix people out there for the big World's Fair of Comedy.
John Mulaney, when you were on the show, he didn't he say something like you guys were talking about when he was on your Netflix show, and you were saying like you feel like a part of the family, and he said, yeah, you could be like a weird uncle. That's
Yeah,
not really
weird
an
uncle.
And then the other day on Instagram, I saw he posted Uncle Dave.
Oh, is that right? Is that right?
Oh,
See,
that's funny.
this is we're talking about moving the whole shebang to Instagram because of what Mary just illustrated
Because
there.
of John Mulaney.
Yeah, but we were. I was on that show, and there was a lot of people on the show. He had an earthquake expert on the show, and I thought that was perfect because you're literally there, not only at the epicenter of comedy, but the epicenter of earthquake behavior.
It's kind of an earthquake of comedy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it was an
Earthquake
earthquake of comedy.
comedy.
Yeah. And it's just nothing but great fun. And then I met Luenell, who's a lovely woman, and she and I have gotten close over the last couple of weeks. We exchanged texts, and it turns out that she works in Jimmy Kimmel's comedy club in Las Vegas. Yeah. And she's very successful there, and people love her, and I think she does like a late night show or something, so it may be a little naughty.
Oh.
But anyway, she has a great friendship with Jimmy Kimmel, and I talked to Jimmy after I talked with Luenell, and Jimmy had the idea of trying to get for Luenell a television program, not regular TV, but like on the streaming platforms. So
That's what people watch now anyway.
Of course, that's what people watch now, and so we have great hopes for that. And a shout out to Jimmy for all his
This
great.
is Jimmy's idea?
Jimmy, yes, his benevolence in the world of helping others, a leg up in show business, and that's how I got in show business. I put my leg up.
Hey.
What?
What? And we're coming up on Memorial Day weekend, which is the big
Indy
Indianapolis.
500, the 108th. Is it the 108th Indy 500? Or no, that was the Kentucky Derby. I don't know.
I don't know. Walter, which one is it?
1911 was the first one. What is
11 plus minus 24.
108. There you go. Yeah. So it's going to be a big day, and a big day, and it's going to be a big day for Team Rahal Letterman Lanigan. Best wishes to all 4 of the drivers. You got Takuma Sato, 2-time winner. You have Christian Lundgaard, likable young newcomer, Pietro Fittipaldi, and you have Graham Rahal. So those are your 4 contenders. And come early, stay late, and free balloons for the kids.
Is there good food at the Indy?
There's nothing but food at Indy 500. You have the buffets that have been sitting out in the sun all month. But then they sing Back Home Again in Indiana, and that moves everybody to tears. It's
Sure. Crowd pleaser.
Yeah, we know that guy.
Jim
Cornelison.
Mangaloni's.
What? Both of you said it.
I never know how to pronounce
Cornelius.
his last name.
Yeah, Jim
Cornelison.
Cornelison. Jim Cornelison.
Yeah.
Oh, what a tremendous voice that man has.
Yeah.
In Indiana, and it seems that I recall. Aren't you guys going to sing with me?
I don't know.
No.
Dopes just sitting there making a fool of myself.
This is our hook. You know, the show needs a hook. So you singing, I think, is a hook.
You have a kind of a nice singing voice there, Letterman.
You do.
Yeah, I know I have a great voice, and yeah, that's all I can say about that.
Because I think the shows that get the most views are like the guy who cuts people's lawns, or the lady who does her daughter's hair in the morning. You know, we need a thing.
Wait, are you talking about this show?
Yeah, I'm talking
Who
about.
knows what she's talking about? No one knows what she's talking about.
Are you talking about other YouTube
I'm talking
shows?
about YouTube shows.
Oh.
And
And then you got that Mr. Beast guy.
Yeah, that's why we need like a thing.
So it's him singing.
That's what I was saying, but he stared at me like I was from another planet.
When I dream about the
Anyway, I think we're gonna go out on that. Don't forget to
and I
subscribe. Don't forget to
for my
do whatever you're supposed to
Indiana
do.
home.
Goodbye.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Thank you. See you, losers. Well, that ran out of steam early.